Welcome to Effects Talk, this segment where you're going to be hearing insight into the business of TV, video, or film by a professional already in the field. Basically, I've been finding myself reaching more and more out to the creators of some of the effects I show on Pop Effects, and so I decided instead of keeping it private, why not give you something for you to enjoy and learn from. I really would like to see G Cinema continue to grow, support, and build a creating community. I don't care if it's for editing or filmmaking as a profession, or YouTubers who want to make awesome videos to build like an online presence, or even just an enthusiast who wants to learn more about what's going on behind the scenes. But with that said, for our very first episode, we're going to be talking to Eisen Feuer, the mysterious creator of the popular Portal film, Outside Aperture.
We also have a special guest announcement here.
Hello, future test subjects. Tomorrow is Bring Your Daughter to Work Day, and we hope your parents, if you have any, will bring you along. We're going to have fun with science.
I will kill you.
Looking forward to your great science experiments. We ask that you please come up with something more original than last year's lemon batteries.
A huge thank you and shout out to the YouTuber Codebreaker2001 who actually led me to the short film in the first place. On the last Pop Effects episode, he left me a comment saying, "Why does Portal Escape keep getting so much props? Why isn't there any love for Outside Aperture?" So needless to say, I looked it up and it was amazing. After speaking to Eisen Feuer, he agreed and was actually nice enough to record himself answering a series of questions I had sent him, while also including some behind the scenes footage of the making of the video. Let's check it out.
You can call me Eisen Feuer. Well, I'm not mysterious, but if I was, it would be foolish of me to tell you why. As far as visual effects and filmmaking go, I am self-taught. Outside Aperture, as it was originally pitched to me by my co-director Jesse, was to be a typical gimmick video, doing silly things with portals. Over time, as we were waiting for the portal gun to be completed, the story crept in. The idea came first, and I immediately started making the portal gun after that, a process which took years working on and off. The portal gun has been up there on top of that cabinet for the entire interview, and here it is. So there you go. Oh, you want to see the portal gun?
Show me your portal gun. Yes, we do. Oh! Can you send it to us?
Freddie decided to go a different route by making his own mini, gun-mounted portal gun. At least that's what he told me in his email. Apparently, dimensional gateways don't have enough killing potential. Well, first, the portals were made in motion with a mix of 2D and 3D particle emitters. The 2D assets could be reused wherever after making them. I just had an opening animation and a kind of idle swirling animation. And those could be four-cornered anywhere after they were made. The 3D, like the vortex swirls going around the portal, those were 3D, and they needed to be placed in space and adjusted for the lens for each shot. Okay, as far as specific shots go, the TV falling through the portal and then through the ceiling, that was 2 shots of the same chair and the same television and all that. One was, it was just sitting in front of the green screen, and we took a shot with the camera lowering down past it. So the camera was moving and the chair was standing still, and that allowed us to take that, and we reversed it and made it look like the chair was passing in front of the camera, and that was in front of a green screen. And then the second shot was also in front of a green screen, but that was really, we really dropped it from the roof of my house in front of a green screen, with the monitor and all. And And we had the monitor cords tied because in the second shot you saw it swinging, and what we needed was the plug kind of like held on for a little while before dropping. So we had an anchor, we had that tied to that, and we actually held the chair with the VCR and the TV up there and dropped that in front of the green screen. And most of what you see there is a lot of lighting work. Lighting is the most important part of compositing, bar none. The out-of-bed shot was really simple, at least in concept. She fell off and over the bed, and the mattress was tall enough to make it look like she had completely fallen off. There was a slight shake in the ground when she actually hit the ground, so we had to cut before that shake happened. And then we had her quickly run around the bed to her second position and just walk around, and only then did the camera start moving. So we did a few takes of that, and it works because the camera only starts moving after she's already in the second shot. Now, something that people won't realize, because I covered it up, was that during the time that she was walking around the bed to get into position 2 to walk in front of the camera, the newspaper on the bed was slowly decrumpling, and I had to use some optical flow retiming in order to speed up that process and making it look natural. Some not really optical flow, but you can use optical flow to do what's it called, like morphing between two different frames. Throwing the can of beans away, well, we took a clean plate, we took a shot of the trash can budging. I had a little wire attached to that, which I had to roto out. And then we did have the footage of her doing the actual action with the portal gun and walking into the kitchen. And so all four of those things kind of sliced up, adding portals, and the only other piece of live footage was a view from the top of the can, of the trash can, with the can of beans falling in. I edited the film in Final Cut Pro 6. The effects were done using Motion 3 and Shake 4.1. Unfortunately, most important part of making a viral video isn't to do what I did with Outside Aperture. It's an artistic, emotional piece of film, and the Goldfish generation only has an attention span of about 1.5 minutes. Personally, I had a large group of people on the web ready to help me at the Good Game Network, which I credited in the end, and my gaming clan, the Pretoria Guard. When I released it, I seeded it to them, and they went wild with it, sending it to their friends and others, and a few of them targeted the big game blogs and news sites, getting us on Kotaku and The Escapist and IO9 before the first 24 hours were out.
So that wraps up our very first episode of Effects Talk. Please leave a comment below, let me know what you thought. Also, give thumbs up if you liked it, but also please let me know a name of a person that you would like me to start reaching out to, whether it be an editor or digital effects supervisor. I don't care. And I don't even care if you know their name and you just know the movie you want me to focus on, like the editor from Harry Potter, or I don't know, the whatever from Lord of the Rings. Just give me a name, give me an idea, and I'll try to reach out to them and see if I can get something for the show. Again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time, G Crew.